Well, hello there. This is Virtuoso Chess Noob, learning and having fun with chess. Today I'm going to show you just how amazing the Englund Gambit can be. This was a game I played in a Team Australia tournament. My opponent is rated slightly above me in the daily format, and they actually beat me in the rematch, so they're a reasonably good player. But let's just see just the amazing awesomeness, the ridiculousness of the Englund Gambit against 1d4. So I've got the black pieces, and they play, of course, the queen's pawn opening. 1d4, Englund Gambit, e5, captures, and now knight out. So this is sort of moving down the main line of the Englund Gambit Accepted. Very naturally, they'll defend the pawn. And now queen to e7. Bishop now defends the pawn. Every move here is the best move for white. And now we have the audacious triple fork with the queen to b4 with check, the killer queen of the Englund Gambit. White finds the best move, the backwards move with the bishop. And here we now take b2. The best move here now for white is to develop the other knight. But the natural looking move here, and it even looks like a really good move, is bishop to c3, because it looks like everything is defended. X-ray defense of the rook, an attack on the queen. It looks like a really good move, but it's a blunder. And it's a pretty bad blunder. It's -5, because now the bishop comes out of nowhere. Bishop to b4, pinning the bishop to the king, and our queen once again is attacking the rook. Now here, my opponent decided to play backwards knight move, unpinning the bishop, re-attacking the queen, X-ray defense of the rook. However, in this position, we can just capture. And now that rook is pinned, rook captures bishop, queen captures the knight, and it looks like we've won a full piece. That's not the end of it though. Let's see what happens next. Everything is cramped here, isn't it? Everything looks cramped. That knight can't move. These pieces don't look like they can move. Everything's stuck. This looks like it's pretty far ahead. So what white does, natural, makes a bit of sense. They try to hold on to the e5 pawn. You can see that's an inaccuracy. And now we jump the knight forward. Why, you might ask? Well, we can take. And basically, they can't capture back. Now, this now forces the rook to defend that pawn. Very, very passive. Everything is blocked up. Now we play d5. Basically, the goal is opening up the diagonal for the bishop. So potentially the bishop can look here, extra attacker, or potentially here attacking that pawn. Now they take en passant. We capture back. They try to push a pawn, attacking my knight, but it doesn't work. Queen captures pawn with check. They block with the bishop. Pretty much the only sensible move, unless they want to block with the queen. But now we have, with that open diagonal, bishop to g4. That bishop is pinned. Also, with an attack on the queen there. Also with an attack here. It's really, really not good. They try to block with the knight. Take, take, take. Still pinned. They give an attack. Take, take, take. And now, at the end of that opening sequence, we're now on move 18. Pretty much, I suppose, out of the opening now. Let's see what we're left with. White has only 4 pawns left, all split. I am up 5 points of material and a full piece. My pawns are basically looking pretty good. I do have one isolated pawn, but the rest of them are in a good place. And as you can imagine, from this position, I am completely winning. Now, white here, my opponent actually plays pretty well from now on, and it's almost 30 more moves before they resign, before, they just defend really well. But with those split pawns, with my extra piece, it's a matter of time. So here, I now along castles, bring my rook to the center, king potentially in a nice safe place. They advance their king, makes sense. I push the f-pawn, basically preventing any forward mobility with their f-pawn and also blocking their king's forward movement as well. They decide to develop and activate their rook. That's fine. I develop my knight. They try to take that e-file. That's okay. Let's trade. I want to trade. The more we trade, the more it simplifies, easier it will be for me. They move their rook back, attacking my g-pawn. But here, I advance my knight further, blocking that sort of pathway. Now, king moves. So they had to make that king move. Let's say they played some other random move like this. Well, this would be mate. Useful pattern to know. Defended, and the king is completely trapped because the knight also takes this square. This knight covers that entire rank and also covers this file. So that is a mating pattern worth knowing. So they saw that. Whoops. So they move the king out of the way. That's cool. So here I'm thinking maybe there's something I can do here. That's what I was thinking. They attack the knight now. Okay, let's move the knight out of the way, attacking their rook. They move here, and here I was happy because that comes with check, with a discovered attack on their rook. I want to trade rooks. So check, take the rook, with check, have to take my rook, and my knight now escapes. They can chase, but defended once again. This f-pawn is in a really good place. Basically an outpost. The other rook now, push forward, nice chain. They're going to shove this down, but look, I've got 2 pawns versus 1. I'm perfectly okay. So push that pawn forward as well. There we go. That push forward allowed me to put the rook here to have an extra defender. Takes, basically blocking that file. That was expected. That's fine. Let's now activate the king, move it forward. Check, that's all right. Here we go. No more checks. They try to bring their king across. That's fine. So potentially doing something like this, they move forward. That's a good move. Here, I've got the fence of my d pawn and also attacking the rook. Back. Then rook has to go back. And now with check, there we go. I'm hoping that they might go here because if they go here, do you see the trap? The knight will then have a very lovely fork. So I was hoping they would come forward, but they saw that. They brought the king back. And basically with my maneuvers, I'm pushing the king back into their territory. Take. And now this is like a force field, of course, for their king. They push forward. That's fine. King forward. And now the king is completely blocked from all squares there. They try to come across. That's fine. B pawn forward. So basically like forming a barricade, forming a barrier, not allowing them to push through. There we go, attacking that pawn. That's fine. Block now with the knight. Here we go. They're trying to maneuver, but it doesn't work. Bring it back. Defense, also with check. King forced to move over. Now I move my rook all the way here, attacking that piece. They defend with the rook. That makes sense. But now I was really proud to have found this move. F4. Knight covers that square. All these squares are covered. Knight also covers this square. King is forced back to the second rank. So back they go. And now with the 2 pieces on the same rank, I take that pawn, skewering the king against the rook. King has to move, take the rook, and now I'm completely winning because they have no pieces other than that pawn. King all the way on the g-file. My last move, king forward, and they opt to resign. Why do they resign? Well, basically, whatever they do, I get to take that piece the next turn, and then with the king on the c2 square, basically defending all these squares, my b pawn basically has a red carpet to promotion, and their king can take all the rest of my pieces if they want to, but that will become a king, and it's just a matter of time before it's mate. Good game, GG. The big takeaway from this game is to definitely try the Englund Gambit. Yes, it's a little bit dodgy and it's probably not so good once you get into the middle, upper, intermediate level. However, it's a super fun way to smash 1d4. I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.